It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight it's on to week 4 as we've got a good Thursday night matchup in store. As it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cleveland Browns.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Sanders now to the air right away. Over the middle, complete to Judy. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 2 yards, good enough for first. The Browns hit 3-0 here in the month of September. And they coming on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Here we go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Sanders to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
He finds his man, complete. That's done. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 38-yard line. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Sanders. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And all the way in, touchdown, Cleveland. Jerry Judy, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Steelers nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Pretty good coverage by the kick team, as will only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
At their own 16-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Leonard escaping the pressure right. Completing it to the right side. Johnson. That'll give them 8 that time. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, you know, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Let's go. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Look at this Browns defense. They were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
Even better than that, they pitched a shutout in that game, and I'm telling you, that is a confidence builder and a trust builder on both sides. And what I mean by that is coaching staff putting together a game plan, players executing it. Now both of them are in sync.
Back to throw again. He's going to take another shot here. This is caught inside the 15. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 44 yards.
I would say just add that one to the total of big plays he's already made here in the first month of the year. You've got to think the front office and the coaching staff have got to be excited about what they've seen so far and really excited about what they expect to see down the road.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Out to the flat here for Johnson. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to bring up second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got it. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. So the completion good for 6 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. They'll look to throw again. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one. But now playing here on Thursday night, do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Primarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Come on. 60 average. 60 average. Go street.
Throwing, Sanders.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
You look at this Steeler defense.
It's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
They absolutely have to avoid the penalties, have to walk that line between being aggressive and the ones that get you in trouble. The illegal contact, pass interference calls, they got to make sure that they don't have those.
Panther 11, Viking 18, Mustang 19.
Here's Sanders. That's complete to his rookie second-round pick. And he's going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Viking 18, hurt. Bronco 80. Hey, check that. Check. Ready?
On first down, Sampson.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's done. The end result, 21 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Panther 60, Dragon 60.
To throw is Sanders.
This is caught. That'll bring out 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely to pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
70 Warriors, 70. Here
we go, check him out.
To throw now, here's Sanders.
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And they're able to add on to their advantage.
Riling on for the extra point.
And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
Makes the score Browns 14, Steelers 3.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation.
Johnson. He's going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. A loss of 2 there, second down.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
From back at the 4, here's second and goal. Quick throw complete. And in for the Steelers touchdown. From 3 yards out.
And the Steelers are back within a score.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game.
Steelers 10. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And they lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Sanders going to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
He's up over 50 yards receiving now in his first half. It's a first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
2nd down and 6 now.
Ready? Cap 18, 5 in. Dragon 60.
Hey, check motion man.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I guarantee you, it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
Sliding out of the pocket. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. From 3 yards out.
And the Browns will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Steelers 10.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with them down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Throwing to start the drive. Leonard. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Steelers 1st down.
In motion right, that's Metcalf. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Dancing to his left. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Trap 60, trap 60. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Slot man moves right.
Go.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
60.
Back to throw. Leonard. Under pressure, they got him again. That's it for the 1st half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong 1st half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the 1st half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 37-yard line. Looking to throw. Leonard. Flushed out right. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. And this is caught inside the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has two options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
His third rushing touchdown of the year, his fifth overall. And the Steelers have got it back to within a score. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
The Steelers will line up for the two-point conversion.
And he's got it. So the try for two successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal.
Steelers 18. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
But, Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game. They can try to get momentum back. Maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try to make sure that momentum stays in your camp. And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Trap 60, trap 60.
From the gun, it's Shador. Oh, first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And the Steelers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Throwing to start the drive. Leonard.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's now second down.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, second and 10. Operating from the gun, Leonard. He gets this one to Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First down, Steelers.
They give up the middle to Johnson. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
In motion right, that's Metcalf.
Second and 1. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. His fifth catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. Back to throw. Leonard. Being chased out left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up.
They go back to the ground with Johnson. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
I think we all suspected that they were going backwards after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun. Leonard. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
If you're going to keep these guys out of the end zone, you've got to be able to commit to stopping the run, and that's a nice job there getting the safeties involved in run support.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. To Johnson again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. From back at the 3 now. This is 3rd and goal. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Now a field goal forthcoming for the Steelers. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is good. And that will even our score at 21.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Browns drive about to get started.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
7 Pirates, 7 Pops, let's go. 18, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, Warriors, 70s. Go.
Now Sanders.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's done. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down. Up the middle they go. Sampson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Steelers' 39-yard line.
On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
That's good.
Muscle damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've run the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? The ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Here we go. Ready.
First down, right back to Judkins.
And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
At the 15-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. And 2nd and inches.
They'll stay on the ground with Judkins.
And he's brought down just inside the 10 at the 11. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Now, we all know that an offense coordinator and quarterback, they're aligned at the hip. When you've got a runner and get you that kind of yardage, that guy's invaluable.
70 Timberwolves.
On first down, here's Judkins. And a nice job of break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8.
19 Lions. Ready. Pass to 60. Pass to 60. Let go.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. Third down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Slants are so tough to cover because everything happens so fast. But sometimes it happens too fast for the guy catching the ball because all of his movements have to be quick off the line of scrimmage, and then all of a sudden the ball's right on top of you. And maybe he got a little bit ahead of himself there.
A lot of times coming in with good pace, and he dropped it. Caught on the slant. Touchdown, Browns. From 8 yards out.
And the Browns have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
21.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
17-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Understanding he's just down one possession, trying to make something happen by extending the play, but the coverage downfield was excellent. He escaped and bought some time, but that one goes incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He finds his man, complete. It's Flores. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Looking to throw. Leonard. He finds his man, complete. It's Flores. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll make it second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route. And he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And that going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Let's go. 72, Viking, 18, trap 60, trap 60, come 19.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Where will the pressure come from? 4th and 6 now.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Back to throw. Leonard. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion. So I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And they'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
He'll look to throw.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
13 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
They'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
But this crowd is on pins and needles now, because anytime you see the ball heading for the end zone, you really hold your breath, and they come out of their seats. That one falls incomplete.
Under 50 seconds to play. Here's 2nd and 10.
From the gun, a run for Johnson. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave Even with 2 remaining, we'll be back after this.
The towels are waving. Steeler fans on their feet. It's 3rd down.
At the 60. At the 60. Hawks. Mustang 19. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Back to throw. And it's caught. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 19 tight. 19 tight. Trap 60. Trap 60. Go.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So now let's reset here, Charles. They do have 2 timeouts left, so they can stop the clock twice. This one's not quite over yet.
No, and what you're doing on defense, you're going to use both timeouts, obviously. But you've got to call defenses are going to force the issue early, meaning you want that play over fast. You don't want to give them time to dance around in the backfield or run a wide sweep that'll take off time. Blitz them, put pressure on them, make sure that play ends quickly so that you can go ahead and keep moving.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 19 Cardinals. 70 Lions. 31.
Once again, Jenkins.
And able to find a little space. He gets this up over the 15 to the 16. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Browns, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign.